Hi everybody, welcome back to today's Q&A. I cannot believe that it is the third Q&A. I can't believe that it is the 20th of December and like Christmas is this week. That's actually crazy. Feels like I just started vlogmas, so it's weird. But going to be answering all of your weekly questions that you sent in yesterday. TJ made me a nice hot chai, so I will be drinking that. It's like 8:30, so nice little morning Q&A. My nose is so stuffy and my eyes are so dry, so if I sound a little congested, that is why. This elevation is kicking our butts. Do you have any hair product recommendations to help dandruff? The only time I get really bad dandruff is when my scalp, if like I dye my hair or anything. It would happen a lot when I was blonde, and I would use a Neutrogena shampoo. I don't remember the name of it, but I got it at like Rite Aid and it was by Neutrogena. I feel like they make pretty good products for like your skin, and I mean it helped for sure. What are some of your favorite Christmas movies that you watched this year? Happiest Season was really good. I loved it. I thought that it was like an actual good movie, not just like a cheesy Christmas movie. And then I have to say I love the Christmas Prince series. There's 3 movies. They're like the classic cheesy, what am I watching? I can't stop watching, but it's festive type of like movie. When are you going to show us the wedding footage? We'd all love to see it. Well, when TJ made it, he actually used a song by a real artist because we weren't putting it anywhere at the time. So we're working on getting that whitelisted so we can keep it how it originally was. He made the video pretty much like to the music, so it flows perfectly and it's just like a special song to us. So we're working on getting it whitelisted. I already talked to the manager and he sent it to the label, so hopefully we could do that. The reason why we need it to be whitelisted is because a lot of the times it won't be monetized, which like is fine, but it could get taken down or all of the sound would come off the video, which has happened to me before. So we just want to make sure that that doesn't happen, but I will let you guys know as soon as it's going to go up and that's been approved. Beach or mountains? It totally depends. I also feel like if someone was like, do you want to go to the beach or do you want to go stay in a cabin on a lake? I would probably choose the cabin on a lake. How is Utah going? Are you guys going to post any videos from the trip? Yeah, I mean, I still have 5 more days of vlogmas, and this always happens where once I start posting all the time, I enjoy doing it so much that I want to keep posting. So I will probably definitely keep posting videos myself. I don't know if it'll be every day, but I definitely want to keep posting, and TJ has been filming ever since we got here, so there will definitely be some videos on his channel as well. If you could move to anywhere in the world, where would it be and why? I think the thing for me is I want to get to the point where I can own properties in like all of my favorite places that I love going to. That's like a dream to me. Like there's no like, I want to live in Italy or I want to live in France. Like I love living in California. I love being able to come to Utah. I love going to Massachusetts. Like I would want to have, I think, just like small investment properties in all of the places that I love going. I think that that's like my ultimate dream. And also Hawaii. That's like my favorite place that I would like love to live like half the year. Where are TJ's glasses from? They're definitely from either I Buy Direct or this company called Tijn, T-I-J-N. That is where I get all of my blue light glasses from. How did you manage to heal your hair from being short and bleached to long and healthy like it is now? I stopped bleaching my hair. I genuinely think that's what did the trick. Like once I stopped bleaching it, it started growing. I think I'm just one of those people whose hair cannot handle that, as opposed to Carly, whose hair like thrives under bleach, which I will like forever be jealous of. Are you spending hours looking at pictures of home decor and interior style and design? Favorite places for inspiration or looks you love? I am. But I feel like I'm one of those people where like until I'm in the space, I can't see things coming together until I'm like, okay, yes, this will fit on this wall, or like those small things, because I don't want to have an over cluttered space. And we obviously already have furniture, but there's definitely so much that we've already picked out that we know that we'll need, whether it's in the living room or the kitchen and those type of things. But I would say that like I love looking at the West Elm Instagram account, Apartment Therapy, and then there is another account called, I don't know if it's pronounced Hof Deco or HOF Deco, but that is another account on Instagram that I follow that I personally love. And then I feel like if you're looking for specific rooms, I would literally just look on Pinterest. What do you miss the most about New England? I mean, honestly, my friends. What's the story behind the dining room triceratops? I don't really know if there's much of a story. I just know that TJ had it in his old apartment when he had roommates, and his roommate was an artist, and she actually drew that. So that's chalk on the dinosaur board. And then it has all the different cuts of meat written on like the part of the dinosaur. For some reason, it hasn't wiped off yet, but it's made it through like 3 moves, which is pretty impressive. So who knows if it'll stay a dinosaur or if we'll make it something else. We'll have to see how it survives this move. Did anyone know that you and TJ were getting married back in July, or was it a surprise when you got legally married? The only people that I told were my parents and TJ's parents, and then Carly and Phil, who came down with us to Palm Springs. Then obviously Nolan knew because he was there, and then my best friend Sammy, and then like obviously my grandmother, we told her after, and TJ's grandmother. I also told David, but that's literally those are the only people that I've told. What are your thoughts on Evermore? I love it. I've listened to it so many times. I bet it's like, if I look, it would be now in my top songs of 2020 if they could refresh that algorithm. Is there going to be a Christmas candy video or something, and what's it going to be? There is going to be a Christmas candy video, and it's very fun. We did a gift exchange with me, Carly, TJ, and Nolan. I know that Christmas may look a lot different for a lot of people this year, so we wanted to really put out like something that would be very fun and what people would want to see. So please watch it. Why do you think it's so hard to film vlogmas? Why do so many tap out in the middle of the month? Interesting. I actually didn't know that people did that. Here's my thing with vlogmas is, to me, because I have like, this is gonna sound weird, but I have like an athlete mindset. So when there is like a goal that I have to complete, I will do it because that's like the mentality that I have in my brain. Also, I think for me, I genuinely enjoy doing it, and once I get into the rhythm, I'm like, oh my god, this is so fun. And you know, like even though the other night it was 7 p.m. and I still had to edit and post a video, like I wanted to do that. It wasn't like, ugh, I have to edit and post. It was like, I need to edit, I need to post, I need to get it up, like so people can watch it. And I think that maybe I would just guess like people get a little burnt out just because it is a lot of work, and it does get a little confusing in terms of remembering things clearly. So today I'll edit yesterday, so then today I'm like, wait, did this happen today or yesterday, if that makes sense. So maybe some people are just like, I want to live in the moment, I don't want to like be confused what day it is. That's probably why it's just like a lot of work. What brand are your red fluffy slippers from? I don't know. My maid of honor got them for everyone on my bachelorette party, but I feel like you can get them on Amazon. Who are your favorite housewives from each franchise you watch? I'm gonna do current housewives. Beverly Hills. Currently my favorite is probably Kyle. She hasn't always been my favorite though, but I would say current seasons, Kyle. I also love Rinna, even though she stirs the pot. I am obsessed with Lisa Rinna. New Jersey, I love Margaret Josephs. Orange County, ugh, I don't know. They're all just like, whatever. I honestly like don't like anyone on Orange County right now. It's like hard to watch. Atlanta, Portia. New York City, I love Leah. I think she's brought so much to the show this year, and I just think Leah is a fun new addition, and it's nice to have like a younger energy in the mix now. Potomac, this may be controversial, but Monique. I genuinely do not really like anybody else. I can like Ashley at times, and I do love that she's constantly stirring the pot, but some of her decisions just like annoy the out of me. Dallas. Oh, I love Brandy and Stephanie, obviously. They're like the most dynamic duo, and Stephanie's so fucking sweet. I love them. Oh, and then Salt Lake. I love Heather. I think she's amazing, and I would love to just like spend a day with her. I think she's so fun. I could legitimately talk about this for hours. So there's that. Would you ever consider being friends with a fan? Yeah, I don't see why not. I also am friends with fans, I guess, but there's been people in my life where I'll meet them like, and I know them like through another person, and they're like, oh my god, like I love your videos, I watch them, I'm friends with them now. I think that that's the whole point. It's like a way to connect people, right? Like we're just connecting with other people here, and if you're connecting with people who share similar interests and ideas and all of those kinds of things, like why wouldn't you want them to be your friend? How did you and Carly meet / get in the vlog squad? Okay, I feel like I've said this before, but it's something that it like just irks me a little bit when people are like, why aren't you in the vlog squad anymore? Or like, how did you get in the vlog squad? When I think I get it, but like for me, it's such a different experience. Like we didn't have to like go and like prick our fingers and like do like a blood oath, and then we were in the vlog squad. Like we were all just friends friends. We are all real friends in real life, and then people who watch our videos and stuff kind of just dubbed us that as a group. Like, it's not like Team 10 where we had to like audition to get in and do all these things. Like, that's not what our group of friends is. We don't refer to ourselves as the Vlog Squad. We refer to ourselves as friends and like a group of friends, like genuine friends. So I guess that's how we got in the Vlog Squad, is we just all became friends in real life, and then everyone started calling it that. What's the first thing you want to power wash? Oh my God. I have a backyard, but then there's like a patio that I really am so excited to power wash. But also the outdoor furniture in mine and TJ's current apartment is white, and it has gotten so dirty, and I've like always been like, oh my God, I wish that we had a power washer, but like, one, we have nowhere to plug it in. Two, it would make a mess over the balcony. So I'm so excited that we'll have like grass and a space for me to be like, power washing like crazy. Favorite thing about softball? How long did you play? What position did you love it? I love you so much. I played since t-ball. So I started, how old are you? Like 6 when you play t-ball? And then literally until I graduated high school. I definitely could have played in college, but it's just not something that I wanted to do. I played so many positions, but I would say the main ones when I was younger was third base, and then in high school I played first base, and that was like primarily it. I mean, when you're younger, like I was pitching and playing outfield and like second base and shortstop, but I would say my primary positions were third and first base. I started using the Orbe products, I think that's how you say it, that my hairstylist recommended. I got the Invisible Defense Universal Protection Spray and the Royal Blowout Heat Styling Spray. I am not going to lie, they are the most expensive hair products that I have ever purchased in my life, but couldn't recommend them more. Every time that I like blow dry my hair, I'm shook at how crazy well it turns out. And I think because I'm a person who doesn't do it too often, that these products will last me a good amount of time and make it worth it. Why did you take your car to Utah instead of the Tesla? I wish we could have taken the Tesla. It would have been a much smoother, easier ride. However, it would have probably taken us like triple the stops to get here, which obviously we wanted to avoid. We just wanted to get here as quickly and as safely as possible, and we obviously didn't want to make a ton of stops. We literally stopped 2 times for gas, and that's it. That's the only time we got out of the car. Also, there's not anywhere to charge the Tesla up at the top of the mountain, and it's obviously very cold temperatures, so I don't really know how the battery would have done in this climate. Where did you get the couch you currently have? Livingspaces. What's the first emo song you'll introduce your kids to? They have these emo nursery rhymes on Spotify, so probably those. Maybe just the Dashboard Confessional record, because those are slow and sad, and babies would probably fall right to sleep. I loved your purple pink sweats. Oh my God! They're from by Sammy Ryan. She sent them to both Carly and I, and we are obsessed with them. I've made comments in some videos about our moronic president, and I'm wondering if you always paid attention to politics or if it's just been the last 4 years that you've become more enraged. Honestly, like, I never cared about politics. I remember watching the 2016 election. I don't even think I voted. I was just like, oh, this is a funny joke. Like, I can't believe Donald Trump is running for president, without really understanding the implications that would take place. But over the past 4 years, I would say within the last like year, 2 years, I've definitely started educating myself more, especially considering like how terrible of a person he's been, and like all of what he stands for has directly affected people in my life, whether it's my LGBTQ friends, my minority friends, David. I think that because I care like so deeply about the people in my life, like seeing them being directly affected in totally negative ways just like pushed me over the edge to be like, this is totally unacceptable. We can't have this fucking loser in office anymore. No offense if you're a Trump supporter, but like, I genuinely don't understand how you could support a man who's so awful. Like, I have Asian friends who are still getting harassed, who live in America and have their whole fucking life because Donald Trump still continues to call it the China virus. You're free to support whoever you want, but this has nothing to do with like policies and the government and whatever like good you think he's done. This has to do with basic human rights and like how to treat a person. Like I was saying, I definitely started getting more involved like this year, last year, not even because of the political things about it. It's about the human things about it. And like, I want to make that very clear. Anyway, I'm done. I'm done with you, Donald. Fuck, marry, kill. This follow-up question. Fuck, marry, kill. Red, 1989, Reputation. Marry Red. 1989, kill Reputation. Don't get me wrong, I love Reputation, but like I think obviously Red is like my number one. 1989, it holds such special memories, and Reputation was just like okay for me. Where is the dresser in your bedroom from? I love it. It's from Living Spaces. Got it because there's one from West Elm that looks exactly like it, but this one was like half the price. If you could listen to one artist's music for the rest of your life and no one else's, who would you pick? I would pick Taylor Swift, and my reasoning for that is because we get country, we get pop, we get like folk, I guess, if you would call it folk. I don't even know what that is. I feel like with her, there's a little bit of everything. So if I was like, I want to listen to country music today, like I could put on first Taylor Swift record. Or if I wanted to listen to pop, I put on 1989. If I wanted to listen to rock, I'd put on Haunted. As a Black viewer, I was happy to learn how passionate you were about BLM and that you did more than the Black Square and posted resources for anti-racism education. I was wondering if you would be comfortable sharing some things that you learned from your own research. There's definitely been so much that I've learned in general about how the oppression of Black people began, like redlining and the criminal justice system and all of those things that I had never really fully understood before. So basically like those kinds of things. But what I also have been doing a lot of is I think that listening is just so important because you can learn the most that way. And like for me, I followed a lot of informational resources, and so now that's just like on my feed every day, and it's something that I can see and something that I can still keep learning from. And I think it's important to keep that momentum and just keep listening. Where did you get your pearl hoop earrings? I got them from Lisa Says Gah, and I got them on sale, which was great because I think they were like $70, but I didn't pay that. I've been wondering why you are comfortable hanging out like in the camping video, and how you guys mentioned seeing the houses together or something like that, but not doing your videos like regularly scheduled programming on the Carly and Erin channel. Happy to explain. With the camping video, we were outside, there was fresh air, we made sure to keep things separate. With the house thing, like obviously we had to wear masks and all of that stuff. So the reason would be that if Carly and I filmed videos together, like if we were inside or, you know, like doing those things, like technically we should be wearing masks and keeping distance. And there's also just like not really much we can do in terms of like going places and filming those kinds of things. I think that within the new year, like I'm hoping that we can try and figure out like some sort of bubble situation, but you know, it's hard when there's 4 of us from 2 different households who still have to like go out and get groceries and go to the post office and go places, because you're always going to be exposed to something, and we're just being really, really cautious. And I think until we feel like we're able to make good content together without being masked up. I mean, you watched our hair video, like we had to wear masks, and it's just kind of hard, and like it kind of just like takes away from the video. Once we feel that it is safe for us to open our bubble to one another, we will definitely be doing that. Why are you not seeing your family this holiday? Well, I'm currently with my family because TJ's family is my family, but also my parents live in New Hampshire, and there's not really a safe way for us to get there. We'd have to drive across the country and stay in hotels, and it would take us probably like 3-4 days, and that's not really safe. Also, I never see my parents on Christmas. We usually do Thanksgiving with my family and then Christmas with TJ's family. What does being home, filming 20 minutes, editing, etc. feel like as a job? It pays the bills. Does that make it a job? Do you have a backup plan? Because obviously it won't last. Oh God, okay, rude. A couple things to clarify here. We film a lot longer than 20 minutes, and it takes more than 20 minutes to edit, and it feels like a job because it is a job. But we obviously started this as like a fun thing for Carly and I, and then obviously we were not expecting it to turn into what it has. Obviously we're so grateful and thankful, but yes, over the years, of course, it has turned into a job. We're constantly making sure that we're keeping up with our posting schedule, and we're technically advertisers for brands and having to stay on top of deadlines for those type of things. Like it's more than just like, let's film and put it in iMovie and get it up there. Like it takes time. But I could see why people would think that, I guess. But we do film for more than 20 minutes. I'm currently on over an hour right now, but you won't see that it's an hour. I've been filming for over an hour. I do not have a backup plan because I love what I do right now, and if you had a job that you loved, I don't think that you would be constantly thinking about what you would be doing if that job failed. I don't know. I think that's just how I think about things. I've been talking for so long, my voice is like, I'm losing my voice. But, I can't believe that this is my last Q&A. I guess I want to ask you guys, if you enjoy these, would you like me to keep doing like weekly Q&As on Sundays post vlogmas? Because like, I think they're really fun. I love watching other people do them. I think it's a great way to keep connecting with you, and I just think that they're fun. Please let me know below if this is something that you would like to continue seeing after vlogmas. Hope you guys had a great weekend and are having a great Sunday, and I am out of breath because of the elevation. I know I've said it in every video, but I'm like, when will I adjust? Make sure you watch the Carly and Erin video posted today. We did our daily vlog on that channel, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Bye!